Hello. Now, let's see if this has worked this time, because it just didn't say I was live last time at all. So I'm sorry about this. I'm hoping this is going to work. I'm hoping someone's going to join me. And at least if you see my upload from the last one, you'll see me sitting eating a toasted sandwich. Oh, someone's joined me. So maybe I am actually live this time. Hello. Hello, Helena. Hello. Now, am I all grainy and terrible? Morning. Am I still grainy and awful? I did try to come on earlier. Hello, Maria Valdivia. Valdivia, yes. Hi, Julianne. I nearly said Louisiane. Now, look, I've got the flowers from Daniel. I've been clearing up, like, for the last 2 days. Hello, Jess. I have been clearing up. So there's flowers from Daniel Sana, isn't he a sweetie? And then just for a joke, right? Because obviously this is my medicine cabinet right behind me. But just for a joke, I'll reveal what is there. You ready? But all this area is now nice and tidy and organized. So room for more makeup. Yes, and they're lovely flowers. So Daniel, if you're watching, thank you. I curled my hair this morning and it's looking a little bit boofy, but it shall calm down soon. And I put in an order to Charlotte Tilbury this morning. Always room for more makeup, yes. I decided to go for the dark palette. I couldn't decide, but I went for the dark one. And I thought, well, I can look at the light one tomorrow. And if I'm tempted, I might get the other one too. But I shouldn't really. But I thought the dark one probably looked more pigmented from Really Ree's video. So I went for the dark one. I pronounced it correctly. Well, thank you, Maria.
I got a VIP access. I know what it is.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've ordered all the beauty ones because I like the look of them. So they're coming tomorrow. I'm at Foot Health at 9 o'clock in the morning, but then I'm back during the day. So
and
just if this works, I'll do a live if you want, or I'll do a video.
Just for any of you thinking, no, it's not. No, I'm not going to be staying by myself because that's technically illegal.
No.
I'm just going to be with my friends.
Me. Exactly. Now, so what I can do is I can show you the dark one, and then in the evening I can show you the light one in the shop, and I may get the second one. Just saw Wayne's video about the Glowgasm. Oh, has he done a video? Everybody's got early access this time. I mean, they've got about 6 reviews. So she's been giving it out to everyone. Send some to me. Anyway, never mind. I have to pay for all mine, but at least you know, on my channel, I've paid for all of mine, and therefore what I tell you is going to be the honest truth. If I think it is no good, I will tell you it's no good, because I have no vested interest. And I'm not saying that those that get it for free are not going to be honest. I'm just saying that you could be reassured that nobody's given me anything.
But just listen, you're going to do this live stream until 2:30.
No, I'm going to do it. Jack's going out at 2:30, and if I don't,
no, I think they said they're picking me up. Oh yeah, they are picking me up at 2:30. I thought they said 2.
I'll come off at about 15:15 or 10 past because I want to get him organised. Otherwise, he won't get organised. Okay. Now, Jack, you can be could you pass me that foundation, please? That's at the front there with the golden lid. That one there, please. Seeing as you're...
all have golden lids.
That's the one. Thank you very much.
You're saying the one with the golden lid.
Now, I thought today I'll be decisive, just in case the video goes wrong.
Hello.
And, yeah. So I'm definitely going to watch Wayne's video when I come off. So Jack, don't distract me, please, because I'm going to get distracted. Do you know what time I got up this morning?
Helena said hello.
Oh, hello, Helena. Hello to everybody. Hello, Helena, Maria, Pamela, Jess, and that's it. I've actually covered everyone. Now I'm going to do a get ready with me, and I'm going to use Charlotte's Flawless Filter in shade 3, and then I'm going to use a magic foundation. And I thought today I'd use a mixture of eyeshadows. I'm going to use the Sophisticate mixed with the Rebel palette. So if you like those two palettes, stay tuned. And I'm so excited about going to Charlotte Tilbury's tomorrow night. And don't worry, ladies, just because I can't live stream, I'm definitely going to take my video, my phone, and I could actually, if I can, I'll try an Instagram live. So if you haven't yet started following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, because I'll do an Instagram live, and then I'll do a video as well.
Oh, or I've got a better idea, Mum.
Yeah.
You could FaceTime me and I could live that on your channel.
No, we won't get technical. What makeup are you wearing tomorrow? Ah, good. Well, Jack, turn it down, please. Yeah, do you know what? The first time I went to a VIP event, I got all made up. It took me about an hour and a half because I thought, oh, I'm going to Charlotte Tilbury. I've got to look glam. And when I got there, they said, oh, you got full face of makeup on, because they do you up while you're there. And so they took it all off so that they could do me up. So I'll probably just have Unisex Healthy Glow on and a bit of concealer, because when you go, they make you up to demonstrate all the new products. It's a weird light, this. It's not the best. My laptop is not the best for showing me what I look like in terms of putting on my makeup. How many people go? There's generally, have you seen the boudoir? It's not very big. There's generally about, I mean, it's between 6 and 9 o'clock. So when I've been, there's normally about 20, 25 people there. But I'm going to go early so that I can get down the stairs and get myself a decent seat, because they've got those kind of high seats for having your makeup done, which are very difficult to get onto, and going to be even more difficult with my air cast. And they've got the nice sofa, so I might get there early to try and bag the sofa. Mind you, they won't be able to make me up on that. But at least I'll make sure that they're very good, actually. When they see that I'm struggling, they normally get me a seat and everything. I'm not going to stay the whole time, no. Generally what happens is, it depends, but generally what they do is they do a little presentation, and then they make you up. So they have like a number of makeup artists ready to make you up. So they'll probably be trying out some of the products on me. So I'll ask them to try the light palette on me, as I've bought the dark one. So yeah. But I have to really struggle because it's almost a spiral staircase. But I always say the same thing. They probably know me by now. I always say, give a woman the right makeup and she can conquer the stairs, as I'm going down it, because they always look really embarrassed, kind of to break the atmosphere. I say, don't worry, give the woman the right makeup and she can conquer the stairs. They are, aren't they? They're really wonderful. Pamela, I was looking at those. Do you know what? I got cut off halfway through your video yesterday, so I didn't finish watching it. But I was looking at those pigment shadows. They're lovely. They look really nice, and I liked the first one that you swatched. And I like the one that you said had a duochrome to it. I wondered whether the first one had a bit of a duochrome, because it looked I didn't know if it was a light, but when you moved it, it looked like there was a bit of an orange duochrome colour to it as well. Now I need my brushes. Oh, and I need to get my concealer. Assistant, could you just get me something else, please? Do you mind?
What is it?
Right, come behind here. And you see those 3 gold sticks behind at the back? Can you bring all 3 out for me, please? I found my brush that I like.
These pink gold ones?
Yes. Rose gold. They're all rose gold. Right, and hi, sweetie. Hi. Oh, you're all set. Yes, I did. I just could not see it in the. Oh, it did it? Yeah. I like that first one. I'm going to look again. I've not heard of that brand. You guys have introduced me to brands that I've never heard of. Now, did you hear that? Did you see any of Jeffree Star's concealers that he's brought out? And I heard about the drama of somebody breaking in and stealing one of them, one of the shades. But I was wondering if anyone is going to purchase. I'm getting a bit tired of all these concealer launches. But it seems quite reasonably priced. He's selling them for $22. So what's $22 in British sterling? Did I paint the wall? No, I didn't paint the wall. That's very kind of you. Look, you can see if I move, I definitely didn't paint the wall. But my other half does painting and decorating. So once we've cleared out, he's going to paint the whole lot. But that's where Jack had all his stickers, and he used to kind of use it as a play area. So and also me, when I'm struggling, put my hands on the wall to balance. So it's got grubby. It's got grubby very quickly. But thank you. I didn't paint the wall, but now I'm going to do the concealers on here. Now, is it getting grainy or is it still reasonably okay? Do tell me. I might try and ring up my internet provider. It's okay, good. I might try and ring up my internet provider and see if I can upgrade and just check what happens when you move, if you upgrade, and whether or not it moves with you, etc., etc. Because really, it's ridiculous. The area I live in, it should be mega fast. We're in the city capital of the world almost, you know, like near stock trade. I can't speak today. City traders. So what I was telling you, the reason why I can't speak is I was in a lot of pain last night. Not too bad now, I have to say, fingers crossed, I'm not too bad now. But I was in a lot of pain last night and I woke up at 3 a.m. That's when I got up and I haven't been back to sleep. And I think I went to bed at about 12:30. So I've had about... So if my finding of words is a bit messed up, or it's worth, yes, exactly. So you would say constructing that sentence was not very good. If it's even worse today, that's why. Oh, your shade is a colour that was stolen. He's going to bring out, I don't know if you saw his new one, but he said that if you're buying that shade, he's going to put a hologram on it. And he said, I'm not going to show people what it looks like because then the people that robbed it are going to try and copy it. But he said there'll be a holograph on that, only that shade, so that you know that it is actually the genuine item and it's not been stolen. Hello, Leslie. Has anyone else new joined me? Right, I'm just sorting out my powders. Right, so first of all, I am going to go in with shade 1 under my eyes. I can't get used to looking in this monitor. It really doesn't give me a very good light. That's probably a little bit better. And there was something else I was going to show you, but I don't know if I've got it here. I got myself that, you've seen these, haven't you? Do you remember I showed you this a while back, which is a kind of defuzzer for your face? Well, I got the new one for brows, which is here. And I've been trimming around my brows. So I've actually made it look a bit more even, because one always looked a lot, one often looked a bit higher than the other because it was a lot thicker. Oh, wrong side. There, that's what it looks like. This is called Perfect Brows. There you go, and you can just go round and trim your brows. It's really good for getting those little hairs on your brow bone. You use that. Does that powder stink? What, the new one? You see, I don't know whether I've got used to it yet. The new one doesn't smell as bad. It still smells, you can still smell it, but it's not as strong as the one that I've had for a while. So I think they've adjusted it slightly. Yeah, so the Perfect Brows, it's really good. And what I find as well is it's good for just getting around this lip area, just right where the lip line. You know, sometimes you miss it with that bigger one, but it's really good for getting around this area where you might have a few bits of your moustache. You threw yours away. What, you didn't like it? Did you try to do an Instagram live? No. But what I'm going to try and do is I'll try and do one tomorrow at Charlotte Tilbury's. And then I'll record, as she's making me up, I might just record it. But I'll do something on Instagram. I'm going to Charlotte Tilbury's tomorrow. No, well, they always make me up when I go. Right, I need to get on with this. The powder. Oh, you threw the powder away. I thought you meant you threw the brow product. Sorry, Pamela. What am I like? I'm kind of vaguely reassured by it. Because I think that's what powder probably smells like before they add fragrance. I know it has got a bit of fragrance in it, which kind of disappointed me because I thought if you've got to put up with that smell, then it should be fragrance free. But I think that's probably what powder smells like if they don't add fragrance to it. So it doesn't bother me. But smells are very personal. And if it really does bother you, then shall I get the CT Glow Launch? Well, that's the question. Now, I've ordered mine, so I'm going to do... I'll have to update you later and let you know what I'm doing. But my order's coming tomorrow. And I'm going to the launch tomorrow night at Charlotte Tilbury. So it depends. If you want to hang on and see it on my channel. Hello, Candy. I couldn't decide between the two palettes. And, you know, originally I thought, oh, you know what? I'll review both of them on my channel. But they're £60 each. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I know. Exactly, for makeup. Terrible, eh, Jack? So, yeah. So I went for the dark one. But I'll have a look at the light one as well. And I'll film it at the shop so you can see it. And you never know, I might be tempted to get that one as well. My birthday's coming up, so I can always catch some birthday money off my family. Because they always know now, makeup vouchers is the thing to get me. So I'm going to do the Rebel, and I'm going to do the Sophisticate. Because I've got a green top on. I don't know if you can see here. It's a sort of teal green. And I've got my glasses wrapped around my neck. There's a Sophisticate. And I will put some Colour Chameleon on. This one will do. What one's this? Amber Haze. Yeah, that'll do. I'll put some Colour Chameleon on just as a base. There's very little left in this. Where's the launch? It's at Charlotte Tilbury in Covent Garden. It's a VIP event. So I think when I went there, I'd sort of went round and asked people, why were you invited? I'm trying to work out why I was invited. And it's nothing to do with me having my channel. It's to do with how much you buy from her store, basically. No, it's got nothing to do with my channel because I used to get invited before I started my channel. Will Charlotte be there? I doubt it. She never has been, but you never know. It depends where she is, I suppose. She never has been in the past. But do you know what? If she's there, I will probably fall down the stairs if I see her. Because I've got my cast on and it's already difficult for me to balance.
I don't want Charlotte to be there now because I don't want my mum to.
But if I see her, I'll go, oh my God, and I'll go tumbling down the stairs. I'm gutted I'm not invited. I spend so much. You haven't been invited.
When I saw KSI at VidCon.
Jess, didn't you go to a few of them before? So I'm going to be going around with my little cards. I've got some cards printed now.
Mum.
And I haven't forgotten, Julianne, to send you. I've got it all ready in an envelope to send you your cards, but I haven't been to the post box yet.
Mum.
Yes.
If you see Charlotte, you're going to be like me when I saw KSI at VidCon.
What's that? Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh!
Yeah, all right. We don't need a demo.
I was screaming.
We don't need a demo. Right, so I'm going to put I'm going to start off by putting on some Sophisticate with a MAC 217 brush in the transition. Yeah, you have done. I'm gutted. Hello, Robin. Hello, Gemma. Have I missed anyone else? Candy. Hello, Candy. Hello, Gemma. I must remember to stop shouting. I've forgotten. Hello, Leslie. Hello. Yes. Why don't you get in contact with them, Jess, and say, I know a friend of mine's been invited. Why haven't I been invited? Because I bought a lot of products. And I bet you they'll say sorry and let you go. Because they don't want to lose your custom. Sometimes I wonder, you see, the other thing I wondered is if it's because I live near to Covent Garden. Like, they're not going to, I know you probably live in London, Jess, but They're not going to invite someone that lives in Birmingham, for example. Don't worry about it. Oh, where did I order the new Glowgasm products? Helena, I ordered them from Charlotte Tilbury. I got early access, and I posted the link to early access on the Hangout this morning, but I'll also post it below as well. I don't know if it works, but I'm sure it does if I just link it in. So I've just put on this enhanced shade, and now I'm just going to go in with the smoke shade of Sophisticate. I'm just building up the intensity in the crease. Okay, and then I'm going to switch palettes, and I'm going to go in with a Rebel palette, and I'm going to use the Enhance shade on my lid. I'm just going to apply that with my finger. I just put that on the inner corner about 3/4 of the way across, and then I'll start building up the darker smoke shade on the outside because that's more matte. Yeah, you normally get a goodie bag at the launch, and they're quite and they're quite generous as well. I got a brush. I got an eyeshadow smudge and blending brush once, and an eyelash curler. You're having problems with the Hangouts. What's the issue there, Julianne, with the Hangouts? And then I'm just going to go in, as I said, with the smoke shade. Are the other ladies there posh? Not really. Are you saying I'm not posh? Are you? Don't worry, I'm only kidding you, Pamela. I'm not easily offended. Are you saying, because I can put on my opera accent, dear, and I can call everyone darling. Do you know what? When I was at college, I've got to tell you this, right? Because obviously I was brought up in Essex. And it's really funny because when I go home sometimes to Essex and I see people I was at school with, they say, "Oh, don't you speak posh?" Right? Whereas everyone else thinks I speak Essex. Right? But when I was training to be an opera singer, we used to have elocution lessons. And we used to call this lady Yvonne Darling. Her surname wasn't Darling, but everybody was Darling. Right? And she used to, and I used to go in there and I used to just put it on. Because she used to say, "Darling, you come in, your hair's beautiful and you have such gorgeous makeup. And then you come out with this core blimey accent. It just doesn't go with the image, darling. Drop it." So I used to go in and go, "Oh, hello, Yvonne. It's so lovely to see you." And then we'd have to read things like Shakespeare soliloquies. And I'd just ham it up for half an hour. And she, "Oh, darling, you've come on so well." Just go in and go, "Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by the sun of York." She go, "Oh, darling, she's got it." It was like a scene from My Fair Lady. It may be my iPad. I had issues before, if you remember. Oh, with the Hangout. But no, the ladies aren't. It's funny, isn't it? It'd be interesting to actually. I do people watch a bit, Pamela. Like, who is your typical Charlotte Tilbury customer? And I would say there's quite a mix. They're not young. Like, they're not, when I say they're not young, they're not old either, but they're not super young, any of them. Certainly not the ones that are there that have spent a lot of money. I would say they're all around their 30s and 40s, really. And yeah, otherwise I can't think. Quite a mix of races. I suppose that wouldn't make any difference anyway. I'm mixed race, but there's nothing that particularly stands out, except I would say there isn't anybody there that is super young. I was wondering if they were poor from buying so much. I think that's why I'm stereotyping, because some very young people have got a lot of disposable income, but I think that's probably why there's a lot of older women. When I say older, as I said, not older, but sort of 30s and 40s. And I'm just going to put some of the smoke shade underneath as well. Now, what time is it? Oh, we're okay. We're doing okay for time. And then I'm just going to put some pop shade in the centre of my lid. And then I'm going to use my bedroom black. I really can't get used to looking in this monitor. I was used to my phone, and I was used to how things looked as opposed to in real life. But it doesn't give you a true reflection. When I'm looking at it, it kind of looks a bit strange. I can't quite put my finger on what I mean, but the colouring's all off. The reason that I got my phone was particularly for the camera. I actually went into a shop and said, I'm looking for a really good camera because I'm doing YouTube makeup videos and I need something that's going to capture the light. And he'd heard me saying to this guy that at the checkout, because we were in there getting something else, that I was about to upgrade my phone. And he said, just upgrade your phone to the iPhone X Max or whatever it was. XS Max, he said, because you can't get a better camera than that. So that's what I'd got. And now they've stopped letting me do live feeds on it. But thank you to all my new subscribers. We're getting there. And that's why I'm going to take some cards. Yeah. I'm going to take some cards with me tomorrow night.
That you've made in a year. 608 subscribers in a year. You've made in a year.
So I'm going to hand out cards and get everyone to join me tomorrow night.
I don't know if some of them is for me or not, because...
So I'm just putting bedroom black on.
Because I did used to film on your channel and I have like 31 or 41 and 56 on some of my videos. Views, I mean.
Yeah.
So
you're talking about views.
Yeah, but viewers are the same. It's basically the same as subscribers. Viewers subscribe.
Mm-hmm. Leslie, I'm from Yorkshire. Most people have trouble with my accent. I'm a Cockney from East London. Good. Do you know what? My other half, he says he's not a Cockney, but he's definitely a Londoner. He's like, all right. And yet all his sisters are, they're not like that at all. It's really weird. His family's got a complete mix of accents. But he says to me, what's the Harry? Does anyone know? If I said to you, what's Yarry? I know you're not allowed to answer this question, Leslie. But if he sometimes says to me, what's Yarry? What do you think he's asking me? And no answering, Leslie. It's what's Yarry is what's the time? It's what's the Harry line rhymes with time. It's Cockney rhyming slang. And then there's all the terms for like, will you lend me a score? Well, you all know what a score is, 20, but there's monkey and a carpet. Can I borrow a carpet? Carpet is £3. It's quite good fun sometimes. Now, what am I looking for? I'm looking for my dip brow. Where are you, dip brow? There you are. I'm just going to use my Anastasia dip brow. You've never heard of a carpet? Well, apparently it came from, now I heard this from a cab driver, Cockney rhyming slang, he said, started in prison, and it was a way of criminals being able to talk in code and sort of deal in code. And they had apparently they had these carpets in their cells, and they were like squares, and when they got rough you could buy a piece of carpet for £3, and so that's where it came from. That's what he told me anyway, but I don't know where monkey comes from. There's monkey, carpet, score, there's all sorts of things. Pony, yeah. Well, you know what going for a pony is, don't you? Pony and trap. Going for a, I don't know, leave that one. But there's a pony, isn't there a pony as in terms of money as well? Right, and then I'll put some mascara on. And I'm sorry we haven't got any fun themes at the moment, but I thought, you know what, because of the laptop and not knowing whether it was going to work or not, I thought I won't plan anything like that, because it'd be so disappointing if we all get hyped up for it and then my connection goes down. So I just kind of planned to do certain looks. Enjoy yourself tomorrow, Ali. I just got in. Okay, no worries, Linda. So I'm just putting on, this is the Paradise Primer I thought I'd show you. So this is L'Oreal Paradise Primer, and it goes on white, but it really thickens up your lashes if you want nice, thick, black lashes. And I think this is just as good as my Dior one, which is here, which I'm not using. This is L'Oreal. I've got the Dior one, but this is just as good, if not better. Especially when you blob it on your eyelid like that. Can you see how it's gone white? So you can see what you've covered. And then I shall go in with my MAC Upward Lash, my favourite. Yes. Yeah, going for a pony. So I'm doing the goldfish face. You know when you're putting your mascara on, how you do the goldfish face? Cover that blob primer up. Hello, Terry. Hello, Terry. Has anyone else joined me that I've missed? Right, so that is my eyes done. And then I shall do some highlighter and blush. And I haven't bought any blush with me. Oh, I'd forgotten about this. And that's terrible because I only got it recently. Anastasia highlighter. It's a loose highlighter. And it's here, so I might as well use it. And it looks like the other one, the Amrezy one, but loose version of. And I just was intrigued because I've never seen loose highlighters before. So I was intrigued by the idea. There it is. Let me just swatch you a bit on the hand. So this one is called, I will tell you what I'm just going to rub this between my fingers. See? Oops. See, I can't get it to look like it does in real life. See, that looks green because it's reflecting off my jumper. But actually, let's see, it's gold. Right, let me do that. Just going to put the highlighter on first, as it is here. You can't really see it anyway. And there. And I'm just going to dab some up here and up here. And then I'd better head off in a second to get my sun ready. So I will quickly put on some Bronze and Glow. And what can I use? I might use, actually, because I don't want to get up and get my blushes. But I might use, this from Exaggerize. I might use the Enhanced shade as a blush because that's a nice colour and it will go nicely with this. Because pigment is pigment.
I thought you were going to say power.
Pigment is power as well. There we go, that's from Exaggerize. But my face looks very shiny in here. But it's not. Yeah, that works. That works very nicely. And I might put just a little dab of that up here as well to tie it together. And then I shall get... Can you have a look at the eyeshadow palette? Of course you can. Which one? Exaggerize? Or the two that I've used today? So this is Exaggerize. There you go. So that's the one that I just put on my cheek. It's just... looks really... My hands look grey and they're not. That's what I mean about this lighting. Anyway, so that's the enhanced shade. No, the smoke shade, sorry. This is the enhanced shade. This is the prime shade. And this one is the pop shade, which gets very glittery. The green one. The green one, the Rebel.
The green one.
The green one. Here we go. Here's the Rebel palette. So you've got the prime shade, which is that. And then enhance, which is a light green, shimmery green. And then a sort of more dark forest green, which is more matte. And then the pop shade is a sparkly green. I'm sorry because this is making my hand look really weird colour. There you are. I'm not going to be using a palette tomorrow night because they make you up when you get there. So I'll probably just put some...
putting makeup on when they're already going to put makeup on you. There's no point.
Exactly, but they didn't know that, Jack. That's why they're asking me.
No, I'm just saying. This is...
No. So they normally make you up. So I'll just put some bare...
What happens if they don't make you up?
If they don't, then don't worry. I've got my palette in my bag, Jack. I've always got my palette in my bag. So I'm just going to put a bit of bronze and glow on. Why?
If they're going to put makeup on you or not. You should be cautious about that.
Why?
I don't know. I just wanted to say it.
Okay, and then I'm going to use a colour to finish off. And I think I shall use one that is behind me. If Daddy's tools weren't in the way. I've cleared the side, but behind me is all Daddy's tools.
Why do you say Daddy?
Because I'm used to calling him Daddy. Jack's at that age where he's questioning everything I say. Why do you say that, Mum?
No, but he's not your dad.
I know he's not. I will wear sexy lips.
Sexy lips? What the?
Ah, mind your language.
I wasn't going to hurt.
No, they've all got this habit of saying what the. Right, sexy lips, which is one of her superstar lips.
Or WT. Short.
And that is my look for the day. With my boofy hair, which will calm down in the next few hours. So I'll take a photo and I'll put this on Instagram. I will upload definitely upload a video tomorrow. I will record some, but I'll also try and go live on Instagram. So please make sure you're following me. I'll put the details of my Instagram. It's basically Ali M's Beauty now. It's all Ali M's Beauty, Twitter, Instagram, the whole lot. So make sure you're following me in case I go live. But I definitely will be doing a couple of videos in the next couple of days, just showing you the Glowgasm products. So I better go and yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to having a household of men. I'm going to have to go because I want to make sure that Jack's ready to go out. But I'll catch you all later. Have a lovely day. And thank you so much for joining me live. All right. Take care. No, I want to make sure. I know you. And I need to...
Socks, trousers,